Hello there. This is the Vauxhall Corsa D, and if it's been attacked by hungry dinosaurs, blown up by a volcano, or dumped in a swamp, there's a good chance the glass is broken in one of the door mirrors. Don't worry though. In this video I'll show you how to replace the glass, which is a quick, simple job, and everything we need is down there. Welcome to CarSpyTV. Right then, to replace the mirror we need some gaffer tape, a plastic prying tool and optionally gloves. If the mirror's cracked, step 1 is to cover it in gaffer tape to minimise the risk of it breaking further and making a mess and cutting your hand. Next, adjust the mirror so it's pointing all the way inwards towards the car. Just like that. We now need to grab the mirror and literally pull it off the car. Now, because we've adjusted the mirror to point all the way in, there's a little gap here that's big enough for your fingers. Can you see that? So we're going to get in there and simply pull the glass in this direction, and hopefully it will come off without any issues. Ready? Yeah, there we go. We can now see the two wires that help the mirror defrost. There's one there and there's one here. Those wires need to be removed, but first pay attention to which one goes where, because you'll need to know that when you put the car back together. From this perspective, the red wire goes at the bottom and the black wire goes at the top. Now, the easiest way to remove those wires is to simply grab a prying tool and slide them out of position. We'll do the red one first. That was easy. And now the black one. Yep, there we go. And now the glass is completely free from the car. As for getting a replacement mirror, well, they're available on eBay for £10 to £15, but there's a decision to make. You can either have a genuine Vauxhall Corsa mirror from a scrap car, but you have to accept that second hand, or you can have a brand new mirror from a different manufacturer. Personally, I'd rather have a genuine Vauxhall mirror, even though it's second hand, because that's definitely going to fit properly and be decent quality. Anyway, I'll show you how to fit it. Simply connect the power cables, and we'll do the black one first. Something like that. And now the red one. This is awkward to film. The camera is completely in the way. But never mind. There we go. Cables connected. We're now going to pop the mirror back into the housing, which is easy enough. Notice though that on the back of the mirror we got this circle. Can you see that? That needs to line up with the circle here inside the housing. So line up those circles. Something like that. Then give the mirror a decent push to lock it into position. And once it's in position, we'll hear a satisfying click. Are you ready? There we go. Finally, of course, make sure the mirror moves as it should, up, down, left and right. Make sure the heating element works too. Then make a committed effort to keep the car away from dinosaurs, volcanoes and swamps to avoid any further issues. Now, have a quick look at this. That's my website, and if you'd like a longer look, you're welcome to visit the address I'm going to put on the screen in 3 seconds time. 2, 1, there it is, CarSpyTV.com, and as always, you're also welcome to subscribe to the channel here at YouTube to say hello in the comments section, and if you could click like on this video, that would be fantastic. And while you do those things, I'm going indoors to look for dinosaurs. Bye.